Kerr9000's game room.
Okay, it's Kerr9000 back with another look at my PlayStation stuff. There's Vigilante 8 Second Offense. We've got the Capcom Generations Collection. That's all old Capcom games on 4 discs, I think. There's X2 there by Team 17. Ghoul Panic. I think that might be a Namco shooter. Yep, Gun 45. Crash Bandicoot 2. Always something I like coming up. The Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Pretty sure the intellectual property rights to Legacy of Kain have just changed hands, so hopefully that'll bring another one about. Pandemonium 2. Disney's The Lion King, Simba's Mighty Adventure. Death Trap Dungeon. Got a good memory of buying Death Trap Dungeon, because I'm sure when I brought it there was a memory card wedged in it as a nice little freebie. Syndicate Wars. I love the Syndicate games. Populous. The Beginning. Top Gun Fire at Will. Poor Willie always gets fired at. Sorry, dad joke there. Metal Gear Solid. XCOM Enemy Unknown. I absolutely adore this game. I'm going to do a video about XCOM soon. It's on my list of things to do. I've recorded footage, but Terror from the Deep again. We've got One Piece Mansion, a Capcom game. Got quite a bit of Capcom here now because we've got another Resident Evil Director's Cut. Now this one, I've only got the 1 disc in. Doesn't have the Resident Evil 2 demo, which, you know, it's a shame. It even says it on the front it should have it, so clearly somebody half-hinched it at some point in the game's life. Or maybe somebody, let's be kind, maybe somebody gave the demo to their friend. We've got Resident Evil, the normal version. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil Survivor, that's the sort of pooey gun one. Spider-Man 2. Enter Electro. They're quite great games, actually, the Spider-Man games. I'm very fond of them. Dragon Ball Final Bout. And Dragon Ball Ultimate Battle 22. Got Power Rangers Time Force here. It's missing the front cover. Here's a game I love. Road Rash. I've reviewed the Mega Drive Road Rash, but the PlayStation Road Rash is pretty awesome as well. And Vampire Hunter D. It's not the best game in the world, but I loved the Vampire Hunter D anime, so it's kind of cool. Here's something interesting. Demo 1. My original disc from my original, I'd say childhood, but I think I was a bit older with the PlayStation. My young life PlayStation. Final Fantasy Anthology. That's got 2 Final Fantasy games in it. I think it might be 4 and 5 or something like that. Final Fantasy 8. Oh, Final Fantasy 8. I've got to think about Final Fantasy 8 here, haven't I? If you've watched my other video, I pulled quite a few copies of it out. IX, which I'm presuming is 10, that's a platinum version. And there's a regular version, just in case one doesn't quite do it. Final Fantasy VII, so that would be 7. I'm sure that's the one everybody loves. Final Fantasy VI. Oh god, I don't even remember. 6. If I'm wrong with these Roman numerals, that's that. 6 again. I'm not going to cry. Final Fantasy Origins. That's Final Fantasy 1 and 2 for the PlayStation. I think between all these Final Fantasy discs, I've got every Final Fantasy that came out in the PAL territories. There's a PAL of... is that 6 again? There's another one. And there's another one of that one. There was Final Fantasy Tactics, which is actually my favourite Final Fantasy from that time period, but that never came out to these shores, unfortunately, because it should have. Here's something I love that's probably not that big on everyone's list. Wing Commander 4, The Price of Freedom. Good bit of Mark Hamill there for your Star Wars fans. Got Panzerfront, Gran Turismo. Missing a corner of case here. That's the problem with games having their own special cases. Twisted Metal World Tour. I literally brought an entire PlayStation to get that. There was a PlayStation in a charity shop for about £40 with that game and about another 19 games. And I brought it because I knew Twisted Metal was worth more than what they were asking for everything. Disney Dancing Stage Mix. Or, no front to that. Here's a Japanese game, I think it's the only one I've got. Dance Dance Revolution, second something or other. Smackdown, missing the front. World Rally Championship Arcade. Oh, here's one you all need, Barbie Explorer. Showing that some retro gamers, including me, if it's the right price, will buy any old rubbish. Including Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. G-Police, decent game that not everybody talks about. Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire again? Just because you can't do enough copies of a legend like that. Pro Bodyboarding. Vegas Casino. American Pool. Gran Turismo, Platinum version, but at least not a cracked case this time. Thunderhawk 2. Firestorm. Some more FIFA. FIFA 2000. The Italian Job. You're only supposed to blow the blooming doors off. Crash Bandicoot. It is a real game. It's just in a... Oh, is it a real game? Yeah, look, black CD. And in fact, that's some kind of proper part of the real cover being creased down. I didn't do that. I brought it like that. Mobile Light Force. Cool Borders 2. Soul Blade. Big fan of Soul Blade. Hardcore 4x4. And again, I will look in. No, it's got the manual, but there's no spare discs. Hercules. Action game featuring Hercules. Football Madness. This is something I've said before. There used to be a crazy amount of football games in the old days. Rayman. Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire again? I've only had £1 million for every copy I've got. 98. Oh, Formula 1 98. Missing the front cover there. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I love that. Tokka Tour 2. Brian Lara Cricket. Personal fave there, Spider-Man. Just as good as Spider-Man 2. They're both brilliant games. It's very much a sequel that was more the same thing. Men in Black. We've got Rugrats. Football Manager. Dance Stage Party Mix. Kickboxing Knockout. Tiny Tank. You notice I've got the front cover of that and the disc, and that's it. But quite glad I've got that. Saltwater Sports Fishing. FIFA 2001. ISS 2. I appear to have an empty CD case here. I think that is existing to swap one of the cracked Final Fantasies into or something, but it's tucked away down the side there. Okay, join me for the next video.
Hi, and thanks for checking out my video and making it to the end. If you'd like to subscribe, there's a little thing down there. Yep, there. And you should also see some links to some other videos on the screen now. I make reviews of horror films, video games, sci-fi films, and all sorts of stuff. Or you can catch me on J Arcade. Okay, take care. Have a great day. Bye.